I will let you down. I will make you hurt. This is Stryker of Enyo. Jesus, don't get too disappointed. It's just a Johnny Cash song. So, this is my video. I mean, this is my process of making videos with Upload Studio, and this is coming hot off the heels of my 100th episode. So this is kind of a behind-the-scenes thing for that. This isn't a Stryker's Viewpoint, which is going to be later. This is kind of a behind-the-scenes thing. I got some footage I'm using. And for the keen eyes, you probably noticed that my achievements don't quite match up from video to video. That's because I completed them out of order. But, so yeah, we're going to go through some stuff on Upload Video, but this isn't part 2 of using Upload Studio. That's going to be something different. Like I said, this is mostly just coming off of my episode 100, so here we go. So yeah, I did my 100th episode, not including audio commentaries, and yes, still including that one video in Far Cry, how to kill for skin or something like that. I don't have that video. I have it in an audio commentary. I think my first audio commentary is okay. I tried bunching like my groups of 5 or something for audio commentaries, and that didn't work. So when it comes to several of those didn't work out, but I think my first 5 videos or first 6 videos, I think that made it. So that's the only known footage of that how to kill for skin or whatever I did that. I basically just said use a light machine gun. I thought about maybe going back and recreating it, but I wanted to get out of that Far Cry game fast as I could. It wasn't that good of a video anyway. It was nearly like the 3rd thing I did, give or take. But yeah, just did episode 100. And yeah, if you look at my achievements, they're not all in order. In fact, if you look at the achievement total I have now, it's not 200,000. So yeah, I'm shooting this stuff out of sequence because I had all this footage that I intended to add audio to later on, but I hadn't quite finished episode 200, and I'm trying to get my number of videos in Upload Studio down as low as possible for when I start, because I'm going to be using a lot of different games for my episode 100, as you've known already. Even though this video is going to come out after it, I had the top 10 videos planned, videos 90 through 100, and there was a couple other things I wanted to do that had to get pushed back into like episode 101 and 102 and 103, because I wanted to get as many videos. That was a great one. Physics in the crew. You can't, as much as I joke about the crew, I really hope it does well, or I hope it did well. The sales figures that I could figure out, that I could find online, aren't the greatest for it. I kind of hope it comes back. I don't know what they would do with a second game, considering they just did the whole United States. But yeah, it was a fun game. I'm literally just grinding toward my 5,000 miles. That was, yeah. If you're looking at it, you're noticing the physics are a bit out of whack, and that's the issue a lot of people had. It's not going to have the physics model of a Forza. I'm sorry, you're just not going to get that. But anyway, so yeah, I recorded a bunch of glitches for this, and I'm using it up now. I figured I'd let you guys, take a look at the game as I'm going through. But yeah, I had those 10 videos, all figured out, and I liked, how the F did I die. That's one of my favorites, so I did 2 episodes of that back to back. I guess episode 90 you wouldn't quite count. It was really 91 through 100, those 10 episodes. That's kind of, I wanted to have one of each kind of video that I'm known for, at least at this point. So I started with the top moments of the week, And then I threw another top moments of the week simply because I had a lot of footage for Star Wars Battlefront, The Crew, and The Division, and I had some cool stuff along with some other questionable stuff, and I figured I'd throw it in there just before I did episode 100. But yeah, just like I've said before, with Upload Studio, there is a finite number of minutes that you can save, and I've had difficulty picking videos like, okay, I want to save this, and then it's like, you know, 0 of your files were saved. I've tried to do them individually, so I'm having a hard time even just saving stuff, you know, that video clips that I've done for the first time. Now, when I put together something like this, an actual project, sure, that gets saved, and that gets put into my, the Xbox One, where you can see, like, all the videos, supposedly all the videos I've recorded or saved. They don't all show up there. I said that in my using Upload Studio Part 1, the fact that you didn't have a way to actually look at my stuff. There is a thing that was way off to the right, if you right bumpered over to it when you're looking at someone's profile, you know, where you can see all their videos, you see their latest stuff, and supposedly you see all the stuff that they've saved, but I don't see that for myself. If there's something that I've saved, like projects like How the F Did I Die or Fail, or something like this, they don't necessarily show up there. So it's really hard for you to find my stuff on Upload. That's why I'm doing YouTube. But yeah, I had all that stuff planned out, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun to do that kind of stuff. Frickin' baseball bat. I mean, I'm in the dark zone by myself. I'm just trying to get, I think, what is it, 40 veteran kills? You see it down there. It's 40. So I was just, and I think I ended up completing this actually. Not in this video, but I ended up doing this, you know, as the daily challenge. It might have been a weekly thing. I just decided to do them all right now. So yeah, a lot of fun. I was picking some of my best stuff. I got to do You Are a Moron. I got to do another episode of those. And I got to do a top 10 list. And I got to add a few other things. I don't know why I'm trying to not spoil what episode 100 is, because this is going to come out after it anyway. But whatever, it's going to be, you know, top 10 most disappointing games of 2015. Yeah, it's kind of late in the year to do it, but it was something I really wanted to do before. Just didn't get the time to do it. But that's the nature of Upload Studio. You know, you basically are, for the most part, you know, all the categories that I do, or that at least I started off doing, you know, like Moments Mom Would Be Proud, and you know, top moments of the week, and How the F Did I Fail, and How the F Did I Die. Those are all, of course, stemmed from the fact of taking, you know, the highlights of when you're playing games, and then simply, yeah, I like this game. I've had Sleeping Dogs for a while, but I've never got a chance to really go into it and play this definitive edition, because I've been tied up with The Crew and finishing up those games. But now The Crew, I've got my last achievement in that, as you've already seen as of episode 100. That's the last achievement for The Crew. Fixing on finishing up Mad Max, so I'll have more footage of that, but I might not necessarily, you guys might not see it. I might save the story stuff myself. Always liked this game. And it does control a bit better. It's a bit rough when you go back to the 360 version. But anyway, like I said, all the footage that I used and how I made my videos, at least to kind of start off with, was, okay, I've got all these clips that I've saved, and now I need to figure out a format that I can put them into and present them to people so that they can watch it, you know, in a 5 to 7 minute, you know, video segment. So that's how everything I've ever done has been born from the beginning. And then obviously I started doing stuff like for Metal Gear Solid 5, you know, those the Infinite Money and the blooper reel and stuff like that. That's when I was actually shooting stuff. Well, actually, I should say Sniper Elite. You know, but I did start actually shooting stuff and recording it specifically to make a video like this. And How to Kill for Skin. That's what the name of it is. Actually, it was number 5. But otherwise, yeah, the Fear or Death collection, that was something I went. Obviously, I made a couple of music videos like Long Black Tank Road. I really like doing something like that. That takes a little bit of time.
Multiple arrests in San Francisco.
10 beginner tips for Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, you know, so there was stuff I made. That's pretty early on. That was episode 17 or video. Metal Gear Solid 5, 10 beginner tips. Then I did advanced tips, but I never was able to put that whole video together because Upload Studio is a bit of a it's a bit crap, but it's what I got to use. And you may have noticed that I haven't been using as many special little,
as your superior officer,
what do you call it, transitions perhaps, or other stuff in my videos, and obviously that's because Upload has been a lot weaker ever since the Xbox One new experience or whatever from...
What?
Jesus. Now, what was it? November, December 2015. Things are a bit more unstable. I mean, like, it even crashed once me doing this, so I had to put all the clips back in. It gets kind of frustrating, so I don't try to do, like, the fun end thing where I'm like, click on this video if you want to see more of blah, 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 or click on this video if you want to see me blank this blank right over the blank. That's because... I'm just happy to get these videos together and put them out. I believe for my, what is it, my achievement guidebook, those are the ones I actually put together. When I did Qbot, all it was one 5-minute clip, one 1-minute clip, and a transition, an intro, and an outro. That's all that video had. And that thing crashed on me, I believe, 4 times. No, I'm sorry. That might have been like 3. So that was frustrating. Granted, all I had to do was put together a 1 5-minute clip and a 1-minute clip as my video stuff, but it was still frustrating because that thing, you know, ended up closing on me automatically like 3 times. One time recording the audio, one time, you know, doing something else. So that's what's been really frustrating, where I haven't quite, you know, done all out, and I don't do, yeah, Party Hard. I've got my 1,000 in this already. It's pretty fun. That's why I don't do these 26, 27-minute videos, because they're going to crash on me. I've got 7-minute videos that keep crashing. Although the one change that I did do now is I switched my recording, so now I record the last minute. You may or may not have noticed that. Sometimes I still use only the 30 seconds of the highlight of what I'm trying to show to you. But sometimes, you know what, I like to have a little bit of extra lead time, or sometimes I can actually squeeze in a highlight, a death, and then a second highlight when I do these 1-minute recordings. So I'm really liking that. My videos should be a little bit more content. Here's the beta for Gears 4, so we're getting pretty close. We've got like 2 minutes left. So yeah, that's everything. That's a little bit of Upload Studio for you. Yeah, the clips, they expire, give or take, after 30 days. So that's why I have kind of this ticking time bomb of clips. If you can't save them, they're going to automatically get thrown out and taken off your list about 30 days. And you can only save about 90 minutes worth of stuff. So, you know, I can only save so many achievement guidebooks or whatnot, or a game review for you guys to watch on Upload. And then I have to kind of take it away because I need more room in order to save other stuff. That's pretty fun. This is probably going to be a fun Gears. The mechanics look pretty set, but we know nothing about the story. And it kind of feels all the same at the moment. There's like one new weapon in this, but you know, whatever. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I'm using up some more video footage so I can make room, because I'm trying to get down to like about 50 or 40 videos just so I can make some room so I can start to record this stuff for episode 100, because it's going to use a lot of different games, and it's going to be a little complicated. It's more complicated than I normally would do. I just want to make sure that footage I shot, you know, a couple weeks ago, I don't have to worry about it going away. And you can still stick grenades, so that's pretty fun. It's weird because in, you know, obviously the Ultimate Edition, jeez, Ultimate Edition, you couldn't do it. So, but hey, that's what's going on. Thank you so much for watching. I'll give you some more content later.